Hello and welcome back to Newsroom Nigeria. This is where we give you hot, fresh, and sizzling news all day long. If this is your first time here or you haven't subscribed to this channel, please make sure you subscribe, like this video, leave your opinions in the comments section below as well. Lastly, don't forget to also turn on the post notification bell so that you can be the first person to get notified whenever we upload a new video. APC calls on President Tinubu, IGP, to rescue Osun citizens as Adeleke plans to attack opposition members. The Osun State chapter of the All Progressive Congress, APC, has appealed to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to rescue the people of the state from the scourge of political tyrants in the corridor of power, who since November 2022 have been threatening law-abiding citizens of the state. The APC also called on the chiefs of the security agencies in the country, particularly Inspector General of Police (IGP) Kayode Egbetokun, to come to the aid of its members who have been arbitrarily blacklisted for series of violent attacks by the state government. It is even as members of the opposition this is even as members of the opposition frowned at the protracted shutdown of the courts in the state by the Senator Adeleke-led government, describing the action as inhuman and security threats, given high number of lawsuits that would have been adjudicated and disposed of for justice. The opposition party made the appeals on Monday while briefing journalists on developments capable of plunging the state into avoidable crisis. Addressing the press conference held at the Tinubu Shetima campaign office, Ogoluwa Oshogbo, the APC state chairman, Alhaji Tajuddin Lawal, said the call was necessary to nip in the bud the plot of Governor Adeleke and his co-travelers to harass, kidnap and kill leaders and members of the All Progressive Congress (APC) in order to silence the voice of opposition. Lawal described the white paper purportedly issued by Governor Adeleke as a mere smokescreen, saying the motive was aimed to divert the attention of the public from asking pertinent questions regarding the looting carnival and grossly irresponsible conduct of the mediocre and political charlatans in the seat of power in Abere. According to him, the task force, secretly set up by Governor Adeleke and peopled by the PDP thugs and notorious criminals on the wanted list of the police, have been built to forcefully retrieve some vehicles duly approved for state government functionaries. He said the decision of the government is to further provoke the law-abiding citizens, injure them, and precipitate violence in the state. On the threat to lives and property of the leaders and members of the All Progressive Congress, security reports available to us reveal that the handlers of the state government will any time from now carry out the evil plan by hiding under the excuse of implementing the white paper recently issued by the Osun State government. Recall on March 2023, during a similar press briefing to mark the 100 days in office of Governor Adeleke, we informed the esteemed public how the current government in the state squandered the 90 billion naira revenue accrued to it. Since that time, the state government has made more money, running to 200 billion naira, including money to the local government areas, and our party has not backed down from its noble role of exposing the rot in the Adeleke administration. Our profound insistence that Adeleke should disclose the identities of the contractors handling major projects in the state has continued to has continued to enrage the government and necessitated the plot to clamp down on our members, especially those who served in the government of ex-governor Adegboyega Oyetola and members of our media team. We have on many occasions challenged the state governor to prove to the public that the government contracts are not being executed by cronies and proxies of his elder brother, Dr. Deji Adeleke, and sister, Mrs. Dupe Adeleke Sani. The handlers of the state government are not happy about the fact that our party has successfully raised the consciousness of the Nigerian public, particularly the citizens of Osun, as to how the 9 billion naira federal government palliative fund, an additional 4.5 billion naira CARES grant recently received by the current administration were diverted and looted, he added. On the recent white paper issued by the government nullifying the selection processes that produce some traditional rulers in the state, the Are of Ire and the Owa of Igbajo and Akirun of Ikirun, Lawal described the move as an undignified double standard untypical of a responsible governor and leader. On assumption of office in November 2022, Governor Adeleke had ordered for the suspension of some traditional rulers installed during the administration of the immediate past governor, and the above-mentioned stores have since become subject of court litigations in which the governor and the government of Osun State are defendants. However, while the governor cleared the Alawo of Awo to function as Oba, pending the determination of the lawsuit in respect of the store, he maliciously nullified the processes that produced the array of Ire and Owa of Igbajo and ordered for fresh processes. He declared the Akiru of Ikirun store vacant pending the outcome of a court case. It's a mockery of the judiciary that the head of the executive arm of government would make a pronouncement on a case before a court, particularly in a case he is also a defendant, that is sub judice. That makes the governor a judge in his own case. You all, what are your thoughts? Let's have them in the comment section below. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't already done that. I will see you all in my next video. Bye for now.